Hey everybody, so I just got my Unbound Planner in the mail and I'm super excited to open it, and I ordered it when they had a 50% off sale, so that still might be going on if you see this video in time. But to give you some perspective, this thing came really quickly. I ordered it Monday and then they shipped it out an hour later, which is insane. And they did ship it medium mail, which is known for being a little bit slower, but I got it in a week. So I have to say I'm really impressed at the whole thing, at how quickly this came. So I wanted to unbox this because I heard unboxing can be a special experience with the Unbound Planner. So I've actually gone ahead and I have cut it open, but I haven't opened the box yet. So we're gonna open this up together and experience the joy. So, ooh, look at that, right? Let's see if I can get this box to stay back. There we go. And so that is cool. A lot of neat little things. And then this is the planner that I got, and I'm a fan of green, so I pretty much always get green. So I have to say I love how this is shrink wrapped. So, it doesn't get damaged or anything. So I'm gonna pull this box away. That is a cool little box. And now let's go ahead and open this very, very carefully. Knowing my luck, I don't want to break anything. So let's see if we can maybe cut it here. All right. Don't want to cut any pages. So I'm opening this up. This thing has some heft to it. I'm surprised. So this is the planner. The cover feels pretty nice. It's a little coarse, but it's not, it's like kind of like a vinyl. I don't know if you can hear that. And this 2020 is very faint. I actually kind of like it. So let me go ahead and open it up. Let's go to this week, which is May 18th. We're gonna go to this week. So I'm trying to see how flat this thing lays down. Let's see here. So yeah, not too bad. Right out of the box, laying down pretty quickly. And there's also some bookmarks, and they appear to be hidden away. So let's pull those out. Come here. That is a beautiful green. Oh my gosh, I love that green color. This is one of my favorite colors. Green in general is. And then so you actually get two bookmarks. So that one's green and that one's white. I kind of like how they're folded up. That's really interesting. I've never seen that before. So those are the two bookmarks. Now, I have heard that the Unbound Planner has really, really, really white paper. I have my Passion Planner here, so you can get an idea of how white the paper is. You can kind of see the Passion Planner. It's a little bit grayer, and the papers definitely feel, this one feels a little more coarse. This one feels a little more smooth. So that's really interesting. I would say that as far as the shade goes, I would say this one's definitely a little bit whiter. And so this paper is really nice though. I like this quality. So I know there have been pen tests and things like that, but I really wanted to compare it to the Passion Planner, my first initial thoughts. And yeah, the planner looks really, really nice. So I gotta start filling it in and setting it up. Let me also flip to so it looks about the same. So this is my Passion Planner Small. It looks to be about the same. The Passion Planner Small is just a tiny bit smaller. So like we can see there's things around here. So just a tiny bit. I think this is technically not an A5 size, but yeah, so I'm really digging it so far. The cover's really nice. You got this pocket right here, and then I think you have a pocket. Do you have another pocket? No, you just have one. All right, so you just have the back pocket here, which is open, which is really interesting. Although I will say it does seem kind of tight, so it looks like it'll be hard to fit a lot of stuff in there. Not a big deal. So yeah, so this is the week of May 18th, and I'll need to figure out what I'm going to do for that. But this is kind of what it looks like and how it works. I'm curious to see if this will stay down So yeah, this page is kind of flipping up, but I just opened the planner too, so I don't want to see how, I know my passion planner sometimes would open up, but sometimes I just need to let it rest. And I will say this page is definitely sitting down, which is nice. I also like how there's page numbers here, so that's really cool. That is definitely something the Passion Planner Small, or Passion Planner in general, does not have. And then there is a weekly layout. So for those of you that are not familiar with the Unbound Planner, let me just run you through the layout really quickly. So what it does is it has kind of your standard month, and then it has a table of contents, which is really cool. It has all these pages for self-reflection and year at a glance and goals and goal brainstorms and your year overview, things like that. So there's a lot of like project things in here, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of how it works. And then every month they have the month labeled, and then they have a monthly reflection, which is pretty cool. I look forward to kind of doing my monthly reflection, even though it's the middle of the month when I'm getting this. And so I bought this on the 50% sale. So January through, we're kind of in the almost middle of the month here. So what I think I will do is either I will leave these blank, or I will cycle through, and when it's January 2021, I will attempt to redate this. Now notice how this is not as big of a calendar as the Passion Planner Small. So let me show you. So as you can see here, the boxes kind of go along the month more. So you have more space to write in the days, but less space to write on the side. And then I'm not a big, huge fan of these prompts right here on the Passion Planner Small. I don't know what to put in these things. So I think these are a little bit more valuable. The looking forward to, craving, biggest challenges, success and highlights, and then lessons learned and need to let go of. I think these are a little bit more valuable. And then this month, and honestly, it would be pretty easy to white out these days. So let me actually see how whiteout shows on this planner. Just white out New Year's Day, because we know that New Year's Day will probably be a different day. So on camera, not sure how well that's showing up, but there's my whiteout. And I would say it's pretty, it blends in well. So you could just white out everything. I have so many date dot stickers, so honestly, it might be an excuse just to redate everything. But I don't think there's anyone that makes any sticker kits for the Unbound Planner, so that's definitely something I'd have to do. But like I said, I honestly don't. This is very easy to redate. It's not a big deal, and I don't even know how much I use my monthly anyway. And then every week you get, and that's probably not a good example. Let's go here. Every week you get the highlighted week up in the calendar. You get this week's priorities, you get your weekly goals, and then things to do. And I like how there's easy tasks and bigger tasks. And I think one thing I might try and do is when I put a task down, put how long I think it's gonna take, because sometimes I put off easy tasks that take not that long. So I could really stand to do that. And then there's a place for daily habits, which I'm super excited about. But I will say one thing that is kind of annoying is the Sunday is on the right-hand side there. So, and that page kind of doesn't want to stay down. The Sunday is kind of on the crack there on the edge. So that'll be interesting. But otherwise, I do like the daily habits. And then they have a weekly reflection. And then you can never see this in the videos, but there's a dot grid here. And I actually really, really, really like this dot grid because it's so finite that it'd be enough to like guide me, but it's not so in your face. So I really appreciate that. And then this is every day. So I like these trackers over here, even though I don't track my meals. Would like to either use this for something, I don't know what yet, maybe steps or something. I could actually just track my meals. That might not be such a bad thing to track my meals. So you can kind of see this page here is kind of, I want to come up. So I think I'm gonna have to use the planner for a little bit and get an idea of how well it stays down, because this, don't forget, this book's been like closed and shrink wrap, so I don't blame him popping up. But yeah, so far so good. So this is my week. So what I think I'm gonna do is kind of use the planner for a little bit, decide how I like it, and give you kind of a wrap up of how it's going. Now, of course, my baby, my passion planner, this is not getting replaced. this is just something else I wanted to try. I've been eyeing these for a while. I think I need kind of something to just not to have to write down things where I don't have to worry about decorating. This seems like it'd be very difficult to decorate, especially, you know, with these boxes, they're not gonna fit an Erin Condren sticker. But since I'm here, let me just verify that. So let me just verify that it does not in fact fit a Erin Condren, which we know it won't because it's a smaller planner. But let's see. Well, I gotta say, that is pretty close to a fit. I mean, it goes over a little bit. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have checked and seen if stickers fit in here. Oh man, because now like, it's really interesting. Okay, well, maybe I will use stickers. So much for that idea of not using stickers in here. So let me see. So like, let's see. Like, so obviously, if you did do stickers, you would have to do something like. So I'll just use this as an example because these stickers can be changed up easily. So you probably have to do something either where you're overlapping or kind of something like that where, you know, you put like there. So you can see kind of on that side, it looks like Wednesday, looks like it does have some overlap, but it doesn't fit as badly as I thought it would. I thought it was going to be for sure like, so that's interesting. I wonder why this one, maybe the columns are a little bit different over here because there is still a little bit there, but it's not, it's actually surprisingly not, yeah, see, so I mean, you could use Erin Condren stickers in here. It's not impossible. There's a little overlap, but I thought it would be worse. I thought there would be like a huge gap, and yeah, so there you go. So maybe you could use sticker kits in here, but I would be very careful because this is a bound book, and I wonder how well this thing would handle up. But you saw those vinyl stickers came over great. Look at that. They just come right up. There's no tearing. This is really nice paper. Oh, so anyway, I guess I'll have to rethink my no stickering planner idea. But anyway, so this is the week that I haven't figured out how I'm going to use it yet. But then you also have your gratitude, which I do appreciate. I think that's really cool. And honestly, I bet you, so the Erin Condren stickers are big, but you could also use like print impression stickers, which would be the same width, but just a little bit smaller, so then you'd have more room to write. I like how there's a hydration tracker and an exercise tracker. This pill thing is supposed to be for pills, but I don't really take pills, so I might use it for like skincare or something like that. I don't know, I'll figure that out. And then I've got my gratitude at the bottom. So I'll figure out what I'm going to use it for. But I like how it's neutral too. I'll probably use washi in it because washi's always an easy fix. And let me see how washi will do in here while I have some. I'm gonna use some Celestial washi. So this is a 10 millimeter? No, this is 15. So let's see how 15 goes. So 15 is doable. 15 is doable. It's just, it's pretty tight fit, you know, like it's pretty close to there. So 15 is definitely doable, which is good because I've got a lot of 15 millimeter washi. My favorite, of course, is 5. But let me see, do I have any 10 millimeter washi? This is 10 millimeter washi, and I bet you this is gonna work really well because yes. So we can see there's lots of room. So it kind of really depends on what you want, but I really like how washi kind of adds that pop of color. This will also be an excuse to use my washi, which would be nice. And then, so it's kind of like whatever you want. I feel like the washi, here, I'll use that same washi here. I feel like with the 15 millimeter, it's just a little bit too big. If you get it like right near the top, it's got some breathing room. But, yeah. So anyway, that is kind of my initial impressions of the planner. So yeah, this is really nice white paper. I'm really impressed. I like the feel of it. The stickers seem to do well on it, which is funny because it probably wasn't made with the intent of stickers. But anyway, so stay tuned to my thoughts on it. But there's your initial tests and things of the Unbound Planner.